Hey, overcomers. Today's message is your inner world affects your outer world. And I want to read to you from Neville Goddard's book, Your Inner Conversations Are Creating Your World. So it reads, know that your consciousness is the only reality. Then know what you want to be. Then assume the feeling of being that which you want to be and remain faithful to your assumption, living and acting on your conviction. Always make it fit that pattern. So we know Neville Goddard talks about assumptions hardened into facts. Whatever you continually assume, that is what's going to be expressed in your reality. That is what's going to manifest. So if you continually assume and think from the standpoint of a victim and that life is not fair and circumstances are always happening to you, life is difficult, you never get a break. If those are things that are thoughts that are running in your mind continually, you're going to see something show up in your outer world, whether it's a circumstance, an encounter with someone, situation, something's going to happen to match that thing that you've been speaking. So this is why we have to learn to become conscious creators so that we can create our best life. You were put here to live an amazing life. You were not put here to be stagnant and to live a less than life and not see your dreams realized and not grow. We're supposed to be growing and evolving. And as you achieve certain things and certain things manifest in your life, you may have a desire for something else. You may have a desire for more, and that's okay. We're supposed to be evolving and growing throughout our lifetime. But too often, I believe we stay stuck because we stay in certain mindsets and hold certain beliefs that no longer serve us, that don't help us, that are not for our betterment. But in order to change your mindset, to change your beliefs, you have to start putting into your mind new beliefs, new ideas, new assumptions, things that are going to serve you, things that are of your highest good. And when you start to assume these things and start to think from a different standpoint, you're going to see things show up in your outer world that match that. You're going to see things start to shift. And it may not happen overnight, okay? But as you stay persistent, as you stay disciplined, you're going to see things change in your outer world. I have too many testimonies of things that I just thought, like I told you about the coffee, like it's continuous. The manifestation of sunflowers, that's my favorite flower. Every day, somehow, some way it manifests. Whether, I'm watching TV or I go into a store, it's on a painting, or someone's wearing like a blouse or a shirt that has sunflowers, or the other day a woman was wearing a dress and it was all sunflowers. So it's amazing. And these are just things that I thought. And while the sunflowers and coffee may be a simple example, I've had bigger testimonies. I told you about the healing testimony that, things will just manifest for you based on what you think. So if you think you're a success, you will be a success. If you think that you're wealthy, you always have more than enough, you're thriving, no matter what is happening around you, opportunities come to you, people, places, and things, everything always works out in your favor. If you have the belief that everything always works out for me, I'm favored, I'm chosen, I'm living an abundant life, you're going to have those things show up in your life. You're going to start to live a life of abundance, and you're going to see it unfold moment by moment. On the other hand, if you think that life is hard and you never get a break and things are always difficult and dealing with people are difficult and you always have bad encounters, you're going to always have bad encounters, because as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. The Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So it's so important to get your words in alignment with the thing that you desire, with your best life. God created you to live an abundant life, and you're made in his image. That means you are created for great things. No matter where you are right now, no matter the situation, no matter what has happened in your past, no matter what you are currently walking through, you are still created for greatness. Okay, it's not over for you. You're here to live an amazing life. And I want to say also, it doesn't matter your age either. Okay, if you look in the Bible, a lot of the people that did great things in the Bible, they were well up in age. Sometimes people feel, oh, I can't go back to school because I'm this age, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. Block all that out. Don't listen to outside sources that are negative. Okay, I want you to focus on who God created you to be. You are created for great things. But the key is to get your mind in alignment with those things. And I understand it's hard because you're still in this body, you're still living life, circumstances happen, but daily, okay, I want to encourage you to speak affirmations. Start to think from that standpoint. And it's a discipline. It takes time. On average, it says it takes 21 days to form a new habit. Some say 66 days. So it takes time to form these new habits of thinking from a different standpoint, of thinking as a conscious creator, of thinking as the powerful human being that God created you to be. Because his word says, behold, I've given you power over all the works of the enemy. Okay, he said, beloved, I wish above all things that you would prosper and be in health. He also says that I have not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So today I want to encourage you to walk in these things. It all starts in your inner world. Whatever you're thinking in your mind continuously, that is going to be expressed in your reality. And while we're all different, every person, if you talk to different people and you hear their beliefs, their views on life, you will see those that think a certain way, they're thriving because of their belief system. On the other hand, there's people that may be going through certain challenges continuously. It's because they're also thinking from a certain standpoint. So I hope this encouraged you today. Your inner reality, okay? Your inner world is creating your outer world. It doesn't matter. And that's the awesome thing, is that it doesn't matter what's happening out there. It doesn't matter what someone else believes. Because if you start declaring you're wealthy, no matter who around you is not, or who is, or whatever, you're going to be wealthy. You're going to start to see things show up. On the other hand, if you just declare that you are in the best health, no matter what the doctor says, no matter what the reports are saying, you start being focused on it. Start focusing on it. Sometimes we focus on the wrong things. We put our attention on things that don't serve us. So I hope this encouraged you today. Your inner world creates your outer world. If you like this message, please share it, like, comment, subscribe. I also want to tell everyone, I enjoy you all being here so much. It means so much to me. I want to see you living your best life, okay, and walking in abundance. Love you, my overcomers. Always be an overcomer.